Welcome everybody to District 9675 virtual changeover for 2020. A somewhat different changeover to what we're normally used to, but obviously in the circumstances, this I'm sure will still be an excellent changeover. I'd like to start by welcoming all the past district governors who are in the audience. I would particularly like to make mention of past district governor David Braun, who's no longer in our district, but David, it's always great to see you and welcome very much to our changeover today. In terms of protocols, if you could please stay muted for most of the presentation. I don't need to tell you where the toilets are because I'm sure you know where they are. I hope you do anyway. I'd like to start by welcoming and inviting President Ray Lee, the President of Wollongong West Rotary Club, to give the toast to Rotary International. Thank you, Ray.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Past District Governor Stephen. I attribute much of this toast to Bathurst East past President Greg Madden. We tend to think of Rotary International as being over there and important, but Rotary International is only there because of the Rotary clubs of the world. Without the clubs, it wouldn't exist. So a toast to Rotary International is a toast that includes all of the clubs in the world and all of us as Rotarians and our friends and supporters, because without them, we would achieve little. What then is Rotary International? Far more than the hierarchy, machinery and headquarters of the organisation, it is every club in the world, and thus all of us too. It's about all Rotarians, not about that machinery. We're a global network of 1.2 million neighbours, friends, leaders, problem solvers who come together to make positive, lasting change in communities at home and abroad. Solving real problems takes real commitment and vision. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to undertake sustainable projects. From literacy and peace to water and health, we're always working to better our world, and we stay committed to the end. Our guiding principles have been foundation of our values, which are service, fellowship, diversity, integrity, and leadership. Rotarians believe that we have a shared responsibility to take action on the world's most persistent issues. Over 35,000 clubs work together to promote peace, fight disease, provide clean water, sanitation and hygiene, save mothers and children, support education, and grow local economies. We're people who do things. We connect passionate people with diverse perspectives to exchange ideas, forge lifelong friendships, and above all, take action to change the world. We're opportunity creators. Rotarians look for opportunities to improve communities today and invest in the next generation tomorrow. We're community builders. We collaborate with community leaders who want to get to work on projects that have a real, lasting impact on people's lives. We're problem solvers. Together, we apply our experience and personal commitment to tackle our community's most persistent problems, finding ways to enhance health, stability, and prosperity across the globe. After all, Rotary connects the world. With all that in mind, please take up your glasses and join with me to drink a toast to Rotary International. Rotary International.
Rotary International.
Thank you very much, Ray, for your very kind toast to Rotary International. You're right, Rotary does change lives. Rotary has been doing good in the world for more than 100 years, and Rotary opens opportunities. Every one of us has been given a great opportunity that first set us on the path to being here today. Every day that we serve in Rotary, we have the opportunity to save lives. And everything that we do matters, especially to the people that we help, and all the good work that we do in our lives makes the world a better place. That's what we do in Rotary. As Ray said, we are people of action. We open opportunities. The service activities of Rotary clubs are supported by our charity, the Rotary Foundation, which is our vehicle for doing good in the world, through which we have access to a wide range of educational and humanitarian programs. Rotary Foundation grants empower Rotarians to approach challenges which reflect some of the world's most critical and widespread humanitarian needs that leave a lasting impact. Literacy and numeracy programs have been established to sponsor the education of children in underdeveloped countries throughout the world. Rotary also continues to benefit people in developing countries through the provision of clean drinking water and sanitation. We improve access to essential medical services for mothers and children. We carry out service projects that enhance economic and community development. We support long-term peace building in areas affected by conflict. And we support disease and treatment by improving and expanding access to low-care healthcare in underdeveloped areas. Rotary's most significant humanitarian program is quite obviously the polio eradication effort, which we have been in from the beginning, and we are committed to see through to the end. Thank you again for your toast to Rotary International, Ray. Rotarians certainly do make a difference by being the inspiration for opening opportunities in the world. Thank you. Thank you very much again, Ray, for that excellent toast to Rotary International. It's now my very great privilege to present our District Governor, Diane North, OAM, who will speak about her year in review. Please make Diane welcome. Thanks, Diane.
Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Absolutely wonderful to be here and see so many people. Thank you. And Ray, that was a wonderful toast, so thank you very much for that. But what an absolutely amazing journey this has been over the last 3 years. I want to thank every person who has been a part of this, has supported me and contributed to the many wonderful experiences that I've had. After my selection as District Governor nominee, David and I had our first experience of Rotary training in Darwin in September 2017, where we met all the other Australian District Governor nominees. We have been in constant touch since then. We all met up again at our next Rotary training in Hobart in September 2018. Our trip to San Diego for International Assembly in January 2019 was fantastic in that we mixed with so many members of the Rotary hierarchy. I was told that you would make lifelong friends of your District Governor classmates. I can honestly say that I have made so many friends in that group. We Zoom every week now just to keep in touch. I don't know where the last 12 months has gone. It's been a year full of activities and highlights. And it is important to celebrate our accomplishments and be able to look back on a year of hard work. This is something that all Rotarians can take pride in. In July, I hit the ground running with many wonderful and varied changeovers. In keeping with our growing relationship with District 9685, David and I attended the District 9685 changeover that saw my friend Calma McClellan inducted as District Governor. At the end of July, my official DG visits commenced, with the last one happening on 6th of January this year. It was a lot of travelling, but it was so worth it just to meet about every Rotarian in the district. August saw the District 9675 City to Surf team participate in the 49th running of the Sydney City to Surf. It was my 30th City to Surf, so I thought it was worth celebrating. I was so proud of the fact that my son Greg joined the team and walked with me. We finished in just under 2 hours. That was the slowest run Greg had ever had. He usually does it in about an hour. But altogether, our district raised around $8,000 for Australian Rotary Health. So I'm hoping we can form a team again this year because it's the 50th City to Surf. Not sure when that will be happening, but I'd like to be able to form a team again. In September, David and I attended the ANZ conference in Christchurch, New Zealand, along with the other district governors-elect and district governors nominee. On the 23rd of September, Rotary International President Mark Maloney and his wife Gay arrived in Sydney, along with our Rotary International Zone 8 Director, Rafi Garcia, and his wife Minda. District Governor nominee from 9685, Lindsay May, organised for us all to board a yacht to cruise around and show off our beautiful Sydney Harbour to our visitors. That night, we joined Mark and Gay for dinner along with 300 Rotarians across several districts at the Deck House in Woolwich. In October, I had the extraordinary fun of the End Polio train ride. 7 Rotarians started at 4:30 a.m. at Cronulla Station and rode all day around the train system of Sydney, and we finished at Tallawong at midnight. We were joined during the day by many Rotarians who rode a few stops with us and donated money. We raised $150,000. That was an absolutely remarkable effort. We also had Graffiti Removal Day, in which I always enjoy participating because it's a great community service activity, and I know a lot of clubs take part in that, which is really great. In November, past Rotary International President from 2015-16, Ravi Ravindran and his wife joined us for the Rotary Foundation dinner. That was a combined District 9675-9685 event. District Governor Calma and I greeted everyone at the door and assisted with the presentation of many awards on that night. The end of November saw the culmination of David's Partners project. Because of the generosity of the hardworking Rotarians in our district, $50,000 was raised to send an interclass surgical mission to Myanmar. I was extremely fortunate to be accepted as an observer on this mission. I've been invited to many clubs since then to tell them about the success of this mission. In December, there were many Christmas functions to attend. I love it that our Rotary clubs can enjoy a party. Some clubs run Christmas carols in the park events. I enjoyed attending several of these. Many events, unfortunately, though, had to be cancelled due to the bushfires. In January, the bushfires were getting worse, and we had the Wallandilly, Bargo, Hilltop areas devastated by the bushfires. I was lucky enough to be invited to the Picton Control Centre to farewell some American firefighters who had come here to assist. We were fortunate, though, that the Rylark camp was still able to go ahead at Yarramundi as planned after due diligence was taken. I travelled to Armidale to represent our district at the Burrumbuttock Hay Run over the Australia Day weekend. This is a project of the Rotary Club of Sydney. I was joined by the District Governor from the District 9650, Phil Hafey, and I was able to assist with the delivering of the hay to the farmers. It was a very heartwarming experience to see the gratitude of the farmers and their families. In February, District Governor Calma and I held a nutbush dance at Olympic Park to raise funds for bushfire recovery. A nutbush dance was also held in Wollongong and other districts around Australia. March saw several clubs hold International Women's Day celebrations. I was invited to attend several of these, one at Sydney and one at Granville Rotary Club. Both District Governor Calma and I were extremely disappointed about having to cancel our combined district conference in Wollongong in March due to COVID-19. By April, most clubs in the district were having online meetings. I attended the King's Cross Rotary Club meeting where I assisted in inducting 4 new members online. I was invited to attend the Anzac commemoration services from 2 clubs, Strathfield and Sydney, and both were done extremely well. In May, our district's Trachoma project finally received a RABS project number. This is an Australian District Governor project concerned with Indigenous health. District Governor Michael Cook from 9830 in Tasmania is the project manager. We are now waiting for the global grant application to be approved. The international partners for this application are 2 districts in Taiwan. Our district is contributing $10,000 from our district designated funds. Many Australian districts have similarly indicated that they will be contributing considerable DDF to this project. Our part in this is to fund a nurse educator based at the Purple House in Alice Springs to educate the community on trachoma and other preventable diseases, health, nutrition and hygiene, which is the most important factor in trachoma, with simple procedures such as face and hand washing. Our district was fortunate to receive $100,000 from the Rorke's National Bushfire Appeal. Picton Rotary Club successfully applied for 2 grants to help rebuild the Dingo Sanctuary and the Australian Wildlife Sanctuary, both in Bargo. Both were destroyed by the bushfires. I want to add that they did manage to save the dingoes though. We've also received $25,000 in compassionate grants for people affected by the bushfires. This is money that has been donated by Dick Smith. President Mark Davies from Wallandilly North Rotary Club has been successful in applying for a $15,000 grant from this to assist children traumatised by the bushfires, and I congratulate Mark for that. The international convention to be held in Hawaii the first week of June had to be cancelled also due to COVID-19. Rotary International President Mark Maloney held a virtual convention this week from the 20th to the 26th of June. It was incredibly successful. I managed to watch some of it. I hope you all managed to see some of it as well and see how well it can be done. So it has been a very interesting year. We started with drought and encouraged clubs to adopt a town. Then we were faced by the bushfires. Just as the bushfire affected areas were recovering, COVID-19 hit, causing us all to isolate at home and have online Rotary meetings. It has severely affected our club's ability to raise funds, yet we will get through all of this. If there was one great thing that has come out of this year, it is to see the way our Rotarians have adapted to technology very well. It is encouraged to see them use their ingenuity and flexibility to make their meetings interesting and varied. Honouring those Rotarians who stand out among us is as important as ever. Acknowledging their service is a nice way to say thank you and is something to be celebrated. I have a lot of very special thank yous to make and awards to present. I will not be making these presentations right now. I'm going to keep you all in suspense for just a little bit longer. Warwick has kindly offered to give me time at the first available face-to-face president's meeting to make these presentations. I would, however, like to thank just a few people. In particular, I would like to thank past District Governor Stephen Humphreys, who has been a great mentor to me over the last few years. I started as Stephen's District Secretary and learnt much from this man. It was a huge letdown that the conference had to be cancelled due to COVID-19. I'm sure it would have been devastating for Stephen, who was conference chair, put his heart and soul into making Conference 2020 the best conference ever. I have relied heavily on you, Stephen, over the last couple of years, as we have planned both for my year as District Governor and then the conference. So I want to make a very special presentation. I have, I don't know, can you see that on the screen? I show holding it in the right place. It's a very special Paul Harris recognition. A donation of $1,000 has been made to the Rotary Foundation, and in return, I am presenting you with a Paul Harris Certificate of Appreciation. Thank you. So thank you very, very much. I'm extremely grateful to you for your friendship, advice and support over the years. I would also like to thank my district leadership team, including our district trainer and district chair coordinator, Cheryl, and my aide and AG coordinator, Simon. The district leadership team have had their challenges this year, but I would like to acknowledge the assistant governors who have worked well with their clubs. It is heartening to see many clubs adopting technology to stay connected, working together on projects and assisting one another, particularly during COVID-19. The district chairs have also risen to the challenge. They have all run well-attended training seminars during the year. I would particularly like to mention Rayanne Medforth, our district membership chair. Our last president's meeting for the year had to be cancelled due to COVID-19. Our district trainer, Cheryl, decided that we could still have the president's meetings in the AG groups. We asked Rayanne if she would be willing to speak at each one about how clubs can cope with COVID-19 and how to get through the other side intact. Rayanne enthusiastically accepted the challenge and was the guest speaker at all 9 of the president's meetings. My bulletin editor, Michael Crowley, has the great skill of being able to take my thoughts and producing the DG bulletin every month. Thank you very much, Michael, from the bottom of my heart. I would like to make special mention that at the changeover of the Rotary Club of Parramatta last night, I had the great pleasure of presenting Cheryl DeGara with a Service Above Self award. This prestigious award is the highest honour given by Rotary International and only to a select few Rotarians who show commitment, not just to Rotary, but to their community. Throughout her life, Cheryl has epitomised service above self, and it is fitting that this has been recognised by Rotary International. Congratulations, Cheryl. This award is very well deserved. Thank you very much to everyone. Oh yes, please, applause. Thank you very much, everyone, for the amazing opportunity that you gave me to lead our district during the past very different year. I am very appreciative of all the love and support I have received and the friends I have made along the way. We are now looking forward to the year ahead, where we can open new opportunities for service and working together to build a better future for us all. I would now like to hand over to the District Governor Medal to Warwick, which is here, and I hope you wear it with pride. So thank you, Warwick. I'm handing back.
Thank you very much, now past District Governor Di, and congratulations to our District Governor Warwick Richardson for the 2020-2021 year. One of the rituals that we do undertake each year at the passing of the baton is an exchange of banners. We have a banner called the Home of the District Governor, and I'd now like to invite President Ray Lee of the Rotary Club of West Wollongong to hand the banner, Home of the District Governor, to President-elect Mark Davies from the Rotary Club of Wallandilly North.
Good afternoon again, and congratulations to District Governor Warwick. To be the home club of the District Governor is a great privilege and a big responsibility. The Rotary Club of West Wollongong is proud to have been able to support District Governor Dye through what's been an extremely turbulent and difficult year for all of us. Given the extraordinary circumstances, it's amazing what's been achieved by the Rotary clubs of our district under Dye's leadership. Mark, as President of the Rotary Club of Wallandilly North, I'm now handing over this banner to you. I know your club will display it proudly and honour the duty of standing behind District Governor Warwick. Best wishes from the Rotary Club of West Wollongong to you, or to your club, and District Governor Warwick as he guides our district over the coming year.
Thank you, Ray. And on behalf of the Wollondilly North Rotary Club, we're proud to accept this banner and look forward to Warwick's year as District Governor, and he'll have all our support. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first virtual changeover for District 9675. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank past District Governor Dye North and a dedicated team for their achievements in what has been an exceptionally challenging year. The Rotary year of 2019-20 has been a year where we've seen drought, bushfires, floods, and then the pandemic of COVID-19, all of which have created many challenges. I commend you and your team on the way in which you have dealt with these issues. However, in saying that, these challenges have resulted in many great opportunities being created to counteract the problems that have arisen. It has stimulated new and innovative ways in which we deal with these problems. We have adopted these for the betterment of Rotary in our current social environment. It has allowed us to communicate and network in an entirely new fashion through many various mediums of internet technology, giving us opportunities to still function as an international team. In 1935, Paul Harris said, "This is an ever-changing world. We must be prepared to change with it. The story of Rotary will have to be written again and again." I believe this past 6 months has prompted us to rewrite the story of Rotary. In this ever-changing world, adaptability to the environment in which we live is crucial to the survival of our organisation. And in doing so, we'll open even more opportunities to advance Rotary into the future and ensure its survival. I think it's so ironic that this year's Rotary International theme is one that reflects what we have just heard. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce this theme of Rotary Opens Opportunities. Please sit back and watch a short message from incoming International President Holger Knack, delivering our Rotary theme for 2020-21.
Good morning, everybody. Instead of focusing on numbers, I want you to think about how we can grow Rotary organically and sustainably. How can we keep our current members and win new members who fit to our clubs? And then, how can we make our organization stronger to face the challenges before us? We must rise to this incredible moment when we are recognized worldwide for our efforts to end polio and fix our roof while the sun is shining. Rotary has to change, and Rotary will change. And even if some fellow Rotarians will complain that it does not look like their old Rotary, we have to change. As Paul Harris said, we have to be revolutionary from time to time. And now Now is the time to be revolutionary. One way that we will do this is by creating new club models and rethinking what it means to be in Rotary. Young people should be the architects of these new Rotary clubs. And by the way, one way that we can listen to younger generations and make existing club membership more appealing to them is to focus more on the environment. Recent disasters, such as the bushfires in Australia, underscore the importance of taking strong action. Our last 3 presidents made a strong case for Rotary doing more to preserve the environment. There is so much we can do ourselves, cutting down on our use of plastic, not overly cooling or heating our rooms and offices, not driving too fast on the German Autobahn. We are already building in environmental protection and sustainability in our service projects, but we have to make these issues more a priority. Younger people are waiting for us to inspire them to action. So let's take up the challenge and open our doors for Rotary and for Rotaractors and young professionals. But let us also remember that there is no wrong age to become a Rotarian. There is no wrong age to become a Rotarian. Every age is welcome. Every age has something important to contribute. And as we reach out to young Rotarians, we will not leave others behind. And the best way to have fun is to be together. Whether it is in a large gathering like this assembly or the convention, at a service project or in our regular meetings. And being together makes us more effective. And it should not be a surprise that our vision statement begins with that word. Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. I would like every Rotary Club to have a strategic meeting at least once a year. Each club should be asking where they want to be in 5 years and know what value it brings to their members. What makes Rotary so unique and worth sharing with the world? What unique opportunities do we open for you and for the people we serve? We are all here because we believe in Rotary opportunities, and opportunities for others and for ourselves. We believe that our acts of service, big and small, create opportunities for people who need our help. We also know that every act of service will inspire and change us. So, as you can see, Rotary is not just a club that you join. It is an invitation to endless opportunities. It opens opportunities to serve in a project as big and historic as End Polio Now, and also in a small community project where you just plant a tree. And it opens opportunities for you to live a richer, more meaningful life with friends around the world, based on our core values. As Rotarians, we are blessed to take on leadership roles at this wonderful moment for our organization. Everything we do opens another opportunity for someone, somewhere. And therefore, the theme for our year is Rotary Opens Opportunities.
I'd now like to introduce Warwick Richardson, District Governor. Over to you, Warwick.
Thanks, Julie. Well, what an inspiring message from Holger Knack, our incoming Rotary International President. I think he put it very well what our year is about and the challenges that we've faced over the past 3 or 4 months or longer. We have the great opportunity to make the best of these challenges and promote Rotary in a good way to the broader community. In saying that, we intend to harness as a team all the members, the clubs in our district, to engage in increasing membership, doing projects large and small. But the main aim is to have fun along the way. That's what it's all about. And I look forward to being able to be part of that fun with you when you do your projects. In saying that, we can't do it without having a district leadership team. So I'd like to introduce the DGE is Jeremy Wright.
Greetings, everybody.
Followed by DGN and Secretary Janice Hall.
Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you.
And our very important financial controller, Ian McKenzie.
I'm the oldest member on the team.
Age doesn't make any difference. In saying that, these people are key players to making this year a success. Along with the membership and your help, we can have a great year. In saying that, we rely on our AGs to a great extent, and using the Vibrant Clubs program and the assistance of our AGs through our AG coordinator, Edie Leday, we will achieve harmony and great teamwork. In saying that, Edie, if you would like to introduce your team for 2020-21.
Thanks, Warwick. Hi, everyone. I'm Edie Leday, and I'm the AG coordinator this year. I'd like to introduce you to all of the assistant governors that will be working with the clubs. I'm going to introduce them in alphabetical order. First, we have Chris Bernicke, Angela Bradley.
Hello.
Alana Clark, Julie Colorado,
Hi, everyone.
Kay Miralese, John Pillay, Ringa Rajan, Anita Robinson,
Hi, everyone.
Lee Robinson, and last but not least, Rick Vasilla. Thanks everyone for being a part of our assistant governor team.
Thank you for that, Edie. Now, to introduce some more of our directors and chairs for the incoming year, I'll pass it over to Dot Hennessy, who will introduce them and explain a little bit about the direction that we're going to be heading this year. Over to you, Dot.
Thank you, Warwick. It's my pleasure to share where we are and where we're going with you today. Firstly, I think hearing our Rotary International President Holger followed by the message from Warwick, it sets us in a really good path as we move forward. Following our training in September last year and COVID-19, they've all presented us with opportunities to review and implement a structure that reflects the new way of learning, communicating, and above all, let's look at the way in which our district has been structured and moving forward.
Julie's going to put up the organisation chart to share with you where we sit in this process. So as I move on, and we'll gradually work through and introduce our team. This structure and the district directorates have been established to support all roles of our clubs for the coming year. And we have purposely focused on broad representation from the clubs, expertise and interest in promoting succession planning and upskilling our Rotarians. The district directors, as we formerly known them as district chairs, the new structure has allowed us to be able to expand and I guess strengthen that terminology with the expansion of roles and portfolios, their breadth and diversity to reflect and provide the level of support for our clubs and the AGs and our district leadership team, the various committees. It is my honour to be able to introduce the directors and their portfolios. Many can't be with us tonight for various reasons, but those who are will say hi. Firstly, I'm the chair for the directors. We have a new portfolio, Australian Rotary Hills, and the director is John King and Greg Lill, a shared role. Sue Clark heads up the community projects.
Hi, everyone.
Ron Brown, who's an apology tonight. Ron is our club governance director. Then we have Tonya Barnes, who's our international director. Membership is headed up by Rayanne Medforth. Mentoring is a shared role between past district governor Sue Hayward and Graham Tom. New generations and youth is Margaret Noonan. Public image and social media, Kathy Mason.
Hi.
And the Rotary Foundation, Graham Wilson. And vocational service, Shane Burett.
Hello.
And District Rotaract Chair, Joe Perrin.
Hi everyone, look forward to working with you.
Thanks, Joe, we are too. And also District Rotaract representative is Courtney Cray, and Courtney can't join us tonight. Welcome, Sue.
Thank you.
Our Learning and Development Committee, that's been formerly known as our District Training Team, it's my pleasure to share with you those people that have taken up the offer to work with us moving forward. Again, I'm the director of that team, and our deputy director is Julie Colorida, and obviously you can see from the My Learning program we have for our district and the resources we're developing, Julie's taken up a massive role. Our district governor, Warwick Richardson, district governor-elect Jeremy Wright, and development mentor is Bruce Farquharson. Club governance is Ron Brown. Mentoring, Sue Hayward and Graham Tom. Strategic planning is Stephen Humphreys. Public image and marketing is Kathy Mason. District Governor nominee and District Secretary Janice Hall. Our Assistant Governor Coordinator Edie Ledette. Learning Resources Helen Faaku. And Information Technology Drew Sturgis. It is a large team, but there's very strong, broad range of expertise in that team. So we're very fortunate to have the diversity and the strength and the knowledge in that group. It's important for us to recognise that our My Learning program, our district's first and central resource for all of the district resources already accessed by our Rotarians. And Rotary International has recognised our district 9675 for this innovation. So congratulations to you, Warwick, because you've taken the lead to make this possible for us and to be able to share it across the room. Our district directory, we intend to keep in soft copy or soft format at this time, and probably moving forward. It makes it easier for us to access it readily, and the opportunity is there to download and use the resource if you wish to have a little book like most of us had in the past. It's now my honour to be able to say thank you all to everybody, and really looking forward to our Vibrant Clubs program for this Rotary year. And of course, our Rotary opens opportunities for us all. And over to you, District Governor-elect Warwick, to share your final remarks, please.
Thank you, Dot. Appreciate that. I think we all take a great message from Holger's video before, but in closing, I think all of us will agree that we're on the lucky side of life. That means we have a special obligation to make opportunities available for others. But our greatest and most joyous opportunity is to do this together. The journey in front of us is not about I or my. It will not be my Rotary year 2021. I will not be accomplishing anything of lasting importance, but together there is no limit to what we can achieve. If we can focus on we and our, in our year we will accomplish great things. Our team look forward to working with you all in the year ahead, and I hope you have a great year. Thank you. And now over to Julie Colorado, who will give you a bit of insight into my learning for District 9675.
Hi everyone. Yes, I'm just going to take you into my learning and show you some of the parts of the course that Dot was talking about and that you can go and access yourself. So I will just share my screen. Okay, so this is Opportunities 2020, which we launched last week. But the really important part that I want to draw your attention to, that we spent quite a lot of time on, is getting to know your district team. So there's an overview of the leadership team. Dot alluded to some of the components of the team, but in here you can actually learn who is in the district leadership and governance section, who are the assistant governors, and how to contact them. So all of the details on how to contact each person in the district team is available here. It will be available, as Dot said, in the district directory as well, which will link into this spot. The COTA, Committee of Association, who is in COTA, and a little bit about the committee. The Government Committee that looks at the high-level governance issues that affect the district appointments. If you want to know who the insurance officer is, or the webmaster, etc., those people are in there. You can see who they are. Dot, we showed you the high-level organisation on the chart. This drills down more. But the really interesting part that I would like people to engage in, because each of the different directors took some time to record what they do and to outline the components of their portfolios. Here you see Sue Clark talking about community projects. You can find out what are the projects in her portfolio, and you can also learn a little bit more about them. Exciting new project, Environment and Sustainability, led by District Governor-elect Jeremy Wright. That's really a new project and very exciting. The same applies to international, learning and development, mentoring, membership, new generations and youth, public image, another new component of the team led by Kathy Mason, Rotary Foundation, strategic planning and vocational service. Lots of work, lots of team members part of Shane's team. So I encourage you to get to My Learning, go to the district site. On the right-hand side, on the navigation bar, there's a direct link and you can self-enroll into the course. So I'll stop sharing now. And of course, we're all available for any questions that you might have. And I'll hand back to District Governor Warwick Richardson to close.
Thank you, Julie. Well, as you can see, we have a very vibrant and enthusiastic team, which will guarantee that we're going to have a very successful year working together to provide and help the clubs with their achievements for the year. In saying that, I wish you all the best, and we will have a fantastic year and fun as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Warwick, and congratulations to you and to all members of your team. It's great to see so many really enthusiastic Rotarians in our district who are prepared to put their hand up to play a role moving forward. We're moving now towards the end of the program. I would like to, though, congratulate and thank particularly Julie Coloretta. The amount of work that Julie has put into not just making today work, but as you would have just seen, making the My Learning program on our district website work. I'd hate to think how many hours Julie's put into that. And if you haven't already had a look at that, I would really encourage you to do so. There's a lot of great information there. And again, thank you, Julie, for all the work that you've put in. I'm sure Warwick really appreciates that. So well done. I congratulate Warwick on him now being, or well, actually in a couple of days it becomes official. In a few days, another couple of sleeps officially, Warwick, but from a district point of view, you are now our district governor, and I congratulate you on behalf of all Rotarians in our district, and we look forward to the year ahead. Equally, on behalf of all Rotarians, I congratulate our past district governor now, Di North, for all that she has done in leading our district over the past 12 months. So congratulations to you, Di. I just wanted to pop back. I don't know whether you noticed, but when Julie put that slide up about My Learning, there's now on our district website, there's a link to some recordings of speeches from some of the people who are going to be speakers at our recent district conference, which had to be cancelled. So if you could find the time to pop in there and click on the links, there are, I think, 4 presentations there now, but there will be a few more put up in coming weeks. So I think it'll be worthwhile having a look at what we missed by not having a district conference back in March. Thank you again, everyone, for being a part of this very special event today. I know we're all looking forward to another great year in Rotary, and I thank you all for coming. We have spent a year of connecting the world through Rotary. In this next year, I'm sure as Rotarians, we will open many opportunities, not just for our clubs, but for our world. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Stephen, on behalf of everyone, I think I'd congratulate you and Julie on putting all this together. Really great. And I've also got to congratulate all of the past district governors, except one, for scrubbing up so well today and attending. Thank you very much.
Who's the one?
The one that's practicing to be Santa Claus 3 months early.